Fernando, how do you feel after an intense month of testing in Spain?
I feel good. I feel we did more or less the program that we expect. There is always more time that we will want to keep testing and keep improving the car, but of what we had available, I think we arrived more or less ready.
Do you think that only 6 days of testing are enough for you to understand the behavior of the F138?
Well, I think it's never enough. Drivers and engineers, we like always more and more testing. I think it's the only sport in the world that with 5 days of testing you go to a world championship, but this is Formula One in this moment, is the same for everybody, so we just need to put everything together in these 5 days and have a very intense program. I think we did it. We try and we test more or less everything we wanted, so I think we are ready.
What are your feelings about the F138 moving from the first test in Jerez to the last one in Barcelona?
Well, feelings are good. Obviously, we need to wait until the first races comes and see how competitive we are. I feel confident with the car. I was improving the car constantly from the first day to the last day, and we need to keep working. We know that Australia is only the first step of many improvements that we need to put in the car if we want to keep a good consistency level of competitiveness, and we know that it's not going to be easy. A strong competition, everybody improving, so we need to do good.
What are the main areas of strength and where do you think the car can still improve?
Well, I think aerodynamics will be the key point again, because in this Formula One today aerodynamics are very important, or the most important part. There is also the understanding of the tires, which is again not easy. This year's Pirelli are a little bit more difficult and more complicated to understand. So we need to keep working on those, because in the future months I think the car will be better if we understand better these areas.
You finished 2012 after a very intense season. What are your expectations for 2013, beginning the new season?
Well, expectations are always to work hard. Obviously, we need to improve some areas that we were not so strong in 2012. The car seems in a better starting point, let's say, but I expect a 2013 championship very, very close, very competitive, with many alternatives, many teams fighting for victory. So we need to be ready, because it will be a stressful year.
What will be the key factors this year? Last year we saw many different winners in the first races. Do you think there will be as many teams being able to fight for the victory?
I think it will be difficult to see 7 winners of the first 7 races, but also I think that it's difficult to see one team dominate 4 or 5 consecutive Grand Prix. I think will be more alternatives than only one team. So I think hopefully we are one of those, and we can have a good start of the championship that will clean a little bit the pressure, and we will put us in a good position.
How do you think the F138 will adapt to the Melbourne track with super soft and medium tires?
I think it will be a challenging Grand Prix in Melbourne. I think the track is challenging. I think bringing the super soft maybe is a very aggressive approach, and we know that it will be challenging. The good thing is that the same tires for everybody, so it's up to us to do a better job than the others, but I think it's not going to be easy.
And do you enjoy driving in the Albert Park circuit in Melbourne as the beginning of the season in Australia?
I enjoy. I think Albert Park is a very difficult circuit, very complicated circuit with very technical parts. It's a circuit that is bumpy. It's a circuit that is in continuous improvement from Friday to Sunday, because it's a straight circuit. So in a way, it's a circuit that you have to know some tricks, and you have to understand well. So let's say it's not a rookie track, and hopefully we can put some of the experience that we have after 12 years in Formula One in this race.